You know, one of the reasons why software developers always have these cool tools that everybody can use, and by a tool I mean something that we can use in our professional world, is that we write software for ourselves, and certainly we're inspired enough to write software to share with others. In this case, take a look at my FastPath class that I just created for my Bible 9000 project, which will allow us to set up a FastPath by sending in a bunch of delimited, in this case period delimited, commands, so as to simply use list operations to take a look at our FastPath creations. Another nice thing about the FastPath operations is that we simply have to set up our FastPath by detecting a period in anything the user has input from our basic TUI encapsulation, so as to allow our choices to be popped off our stack rather than entered in and acted upon in a menu management operation. We can take a look at our basic TUI, which encapsulates our input methods, both as input number as well as input prompt, so as to pop off something from our stack if something in our stack exists. Otherwise, of course, we're simply going to use input as we see here. Actually, that line is kind of redundant, so let's go ahead and get rid of it, and I'll upload that to the open source project later on. Running the module now, we see that we have our menued operations. We can take a look, for example, at the random reader, that we can either hit enter or simply type in N or a P to go next or previous, as we see here. Entering the quit, of course, let's take a look at our FastPath operations now by simply typing in R, then typing in the next, and then the previous, and then the previous, and even entering in a star, for example, to star that we have seen before simply typing in quit on that menu, and then of course even quit on the menu we're on right now, so as to exit our program altogether. An interesting justification for encapsulating our inputs and outputs. My mission here is twofold. Simply one, to show you what we can do whenever we're writing cool tools for ourselves, but more importantly, to encourage you to create your own console applications using modern Python to share across all of our Pythoneering nations. Thanks for watching, and I am indeed looking forward to seeing you in the professional software development world.